A man has been arrested for assaulting his friend with a Billy the Bass singing fish. You know the one that they sell on the infomercial, the Billy the Bass singing fish. I forget the song that he sings. Maybe Billy the Bass sings multiple songs. I cannot remember. I haven't seen that commercial in a while. You know the one though. Billy the Bass singing fish. A man assaults his friend with that. Can you imagine? Where do you think this happened, guys? Go on, take a guess. Do do digga do 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 booba doo. Oh yes, you know the place. Florida. 'Cause all the weirdos are in Florida. They attack their friends with crazy objects like Billy the Bass singing fish and other things that are weird. Every time I do that song, it's different, and I'll never get it right. I should hire a professional musician to just... Although, you know, I play a little music myself. Maybe I'll write the official Florida song. But I can't... I'm not married to one particular verse or chorus. That's the problem. I like to mix it up every time. So there won't ever be a final version of Florida. It'll just be like so many different, you know, manifestations of it depending on the story that I do. Okay, I'm sorry. A rant. Okay. So... two men fight over Billy the Bass singing fish, and one is arrested for assaulting the other one with it. This is in Sebastian, Florida. One man arrested on a charge of battery domestic violence after throwing a Billy the Bass singing fish at another person, according to the Sebastian Police Department. Gregory Carney, age 54. Yeah, because you know when you're in your 50s, you want to make it to the level of maturity where you're throwing a singing plastic fish at another adult. I mean... Please tell me that this guy's not a parent. Okay, this is what really worries me. This guy's hopeless, and I'm fine with that. He's totally hopeless. But the fact that he may be in charge of, you know, teaching another human being about the world and how it works really is alarming. This is why, like, I mean... I've told you guys, I don't know if I've told you this, but, I mean, I've told you I got a vasectomy, but I don't know if I told you, but they asked me questions when I got the vasectomy, like they wanted to know how much I smoke pot and all these, and I'm like, you don't even ask these questions to people who are having a kid. Why are you asking me? I'm the one turning off the spout. Okay, you shouldn't be asking me a damn thing, except for maybe can I see your tax returns, and then once you see them, you'll be like, oh shit, yeah, you should definitely not have a kid. You can't even afford to feed yourself, bro. No one should be on your meal plan. But no, they ask me questions like, they don't ask another individual who's gonna have a kid these questions. No, these are questions you should ask somebody who's gonna parent. Hey, do you engage in the taking in of alcohol and crystal meth and then attacking another adult with a singing fish? Ever done that? Check off yes or no. And if you check off yes, no babies for you, sir. Or ma'am. I'm sorry, I go on these rants. They're outrageous, but I feel like I'm teaching people. Maybe. Well, anyways, Gregory Carney was angry at his friend, Larry, for throwing his Billy the Bass singing fish in the trash, apparently. Which is probably where Billy the Bass belongs, you know? I mean, it's such a piece of crap item. I can't even believe people buy this stuff. Of course it's Florida who buys these things. If you have a Billy the Bass singing fish on your wall, you are such a degenerate. It's like, come on, get a life, okay? Get a damn life. Why would you buy that? Get a grip. What are you, an idiot? I can tell you of a million other ways to spend that money. Do not buy a stupid flat plastic singing fish. Do not. Okay? So anyways, Larry told the police that the two were arguing on and off all day. Okay, what he failed to say was they were also doing copious amounts of narcotics. He said Gregory went into the den and started to play with the Billy the Bass singing fish to annoy him. He stated that Gregory continued doing this just to aggravate him. Yeah, well, that's what that singing fish does. It aggravates everybody. That's why you shouldn't buy it, okay? It's the most aggravating item you could buy, probably, you know? I mean, it's so aggravating. I mean, I would, you know, shoot it off the wall with a shotgun if I had one. When Gregory left the room, Larry placed the fish in the trash. A few minutes later, Gregory wanted to know where his lovable fish was. When he told him it was in the trash, Gregory retrieved it and threw it across the room, striking him in the head, quote, near his hairline, according to the report. So it hit him in the head. I love how near his hairline, as though like, this is like CSI shit. Do we really need to break it down? Like where, could you tell me exactly where the the singing fish struck you, sir? Yes, it was actually near my hairline. Oh yes, could you do that? Could we get an artist in here to draw a picture of his hairline being struck by the fish? If you'll notice, this is now Exhibit B. We'll show that to the jury. Yes, if you'll notice, jury, the Billy the Bass singing fish struck the plaintiff in the hairline as seen. Plaintiff, could you show us where the hairline is? Yes, it's been a little, the hairline's retrieved. It's gone back a little bit. The hairline's moved since the original incident happened in 2018. But could you, I mean, like, do we gotta get this specific? This is ridiculous. Two grown men hitting each other in the head with a singing plastic fish. Does it get any more deplorable than that? If there's any reason for the meteor to strike us down, is it this story? I think so. Is it just the existence of the state of Florida and all the shitty activity that goes on there? Probably. I welcome Armageddon. I hope you guys have a great weekend. I really do.